Welcome, chefs of Sweden, and today we're gonna make
chocolate balls.
Yeah. This guy, he's been like dying here in Mexico for some Swedish things, you know. So yeah, you like the balls, the chocolate balls, the meatballs, and
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I haven't eaten béarnaise sauce, the curry sauce, nothing. Like I miss a lot of Swedish food and baking stuff.
Yeah, like last night we did like the pan beef. It's like it's like meatballs but like flat. Yeah.
Ah, with brun sauce.
Yeah,
that
sauce.
was amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
That
was amazing.
So anyway, today we're gonna make like a super Swedish pastry. It's like something everybody knows how to do if you're from Sweden, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably even you know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Yeah, we did it in prison, but
you told me before. Yeah, you told me before.
We did it in prison, but not like this. Like in Sweden, we used like the hot chocolate powder and just sugar with chocolate.
Yeah.
We melt the chocolate in the microwave.
Oh boy, that's like we have in Sweden. It's just like you take this powder, mix it with cold milk, and then it just becomes like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So it's not like cacao. So yeah, so you did it with a boy.
Because we couldn't buy cacao or anything else. I don't know about when you were in Kumla. I don't know how it was.
I never been in. Okay. Stop for now. Okay. If you go way back in my jahiliyyah, you know, before I was a Muslim, you know, practicing and such, I was a thug. Yeah. So I was in prison. Nothing serious, just like armed robbery. Nothing serious like that, you know, nothing bad. But anyway, we also did chocolate balls there. But then we did it with like we took like chocolate candy, and then we melted down like
Yeah, and we did it with this one boy.
Yeah, but now today we're gonna do the traditional one.
Yeah, the Swedish type.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So and what you need to do this, you know, Jimmy Åkesson's favorite. You need butter, sugar, cacao, and oats, and of course coffee. And we have it here, you know what it looks like, you know, it's like
we pre-made it.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. And then, if I'm not mistaken, you take 200 grams of this, 6 deciliters of this, and 4 spoons of this, and 2 deciliters of this.
2 deciliters?
Yeah, 2 deciliters, yeah.
Actually, you know, in prison we used like 1 kilo.
Yeah.
We just empty all the, how do you say, different, vad säger man avdelningar?
Blocks.
Yeah, the different blocks, like we call it legs.
Yeah.
And we just empty all the sugar.
Yeah. That's very interesting. I'm gonna go write that up. Okay, come here. So what you do here now, I'm a chef, you know. I never use like 1 deciliter of this and this. When it comes to baking, I do it, but then it's gotta be baking like where the thing is yeasting and you make it in the oven. But when it comes to these things, you really don't have to care that much, you know. So 200 grams there.
Have you washed those hands?
Yes, I did. I did, bro. I did. And then like 1 deciliter, 2 deciliter. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You mean 5 deciliters?
No, that looks good, don't you think?
I don't know. I can't count the powder.
10 of those are 1 liter. You should make it a little bit more. Sounded like Michael Jackson. So 6 of this. So it's like almost a half liter. It's a little more than a half liter.
Actually, you don't have to follow the receipt.
The receipt?
The recipe.
The recipe.
Recipe, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to follow the recipe. Like,
spot on when it comes to these things.
Yeah, it's better with the feeling.
Yeah. When it comes to these things, you know, if this becomes a little bit too dry, you just add some more butter. It's like, this is not super science, you know. Like, if you can't do this, you should call Dr. Phil.
He always, you remember when we lived in Lund? You always baked for us, you remember? You made this kladdkaka. Hey, kladdkaka! You made this kladdkaka.
We need to make kladdkaka. Anyway, this is like 4 tablespoons. This is not a tablespoon. A tablespoon is a measure. Yeah, so approximately like this. Looks good. Yeah, and then we need some black coffee. And then we have like 4 tablespoons, but yeah, anyway.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
What the hell is even that?
Drink it, drink it, drink it.
Seriously, that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
I made it very strong. Anyway, in this one, Bismillah. That's not from John. Kind of fat guy, but not that fat. Anyway, so this one, you're just gonna add, and then like you're gonna. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking, bro. I'm serious. When you do this, you're really. You thought that I'm gonna do it. Anyway, it's very important to clean your hands when you do these things because.
Yeah, you wash them pretty good now. Let me see the soap. Let me see the soap.
You're the one always having the finger in your nose.
Say one thing I don't have in my nose.
So anyway, this is nothing. Det är inget komplicerat.
Yeah, nothing complicated.
Nothing complicated, man. Just put your finger down there, squeeze it around to make it juicy, wet. You know, work it with your fingers.
What are we actually talking about?
You can come here, Mustafa.
Hey bro, you remember what they was called like way back?
What?
You don't remember what this was called way back? Now it's not so racist anymore, but you remember what they called it? It's crazy. Like a whole country was.
That's pretty. It was so the racism at our time when we were growing up was so normalized. So they even have this joke about this pastry in Sune Sommar, like a child movie.
I'll have one of those.
Oh, yes.
What do you call those?
We call them no. We call them wienerbröd.
Oh, no, you don't.
Actually, this name is very racist. I can't think of a more racist name than the Swedish name. We actually call them the N-word balls.
Yeah.
That's messed up, you know, when you think about it. And it was really normal. Like even in coffee shops, they had that, you know.
Yeah, you remember Espresso House in Lund?
Yeah, they had that.
They had this, call it what you want. When they changed it, you know, it was like a time when they just changed the name. Of course they do, but like
I need more.
It was crazy. A whole country was.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
What do you need?
Oats.
Oats.
And to be honest, bro, for a day ago I saw something about
more.
No, it's good. Something about what they call them in the Arab countries. The one you have gräddbulle, the one with like hard whipped cream and they dip them in melted chocolate. You know, gräddbulle.
Yeah.
You know what they call them in some Arab countries?
No.
The slave's head.
What?
That's really messed up, bro.
Really?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, man. No racism.
Nah, man. As a Muslim, we don't believe in racism. No, if you believe in racism, you're like, mentally challenged.
Squeeze them now, man.
But you know, one thing when we talk about this, Mustafa, come back. One thing when we talk about this subject, when we talk about racism and such, in Malaysia, mashallah, tabarakallah, I love Malaysia. I have never seen racism in that way there. The only racism is there, like you see like some foreigners having the bad jobs and such. But I never seen like some like severe discrimination and such as we have like in Europe, to be honest.
Yeah, actually, I don't know, but in Sweden it used to be very, very racist. I remember because when we grow up and such, you know, when we grew up it was totally different. And yeah, and just a stupid thing like the food, like stuff like these bakeries and stuff, like what they called it and everything. Now I don't even want to say it because I don't believe in this. But
so when you think back, you feel sad, you want to hug or something? We can go. So after his therapy session, we need like a plate to roll these balls in.
Yeah, but they don't have a plate. Ah, you mean a regular plate?
Yeah, bro. And we need one. We need one deep plate also for the cocoa. Kokosflingorna.
Like this.
Yeah. And you can do that. You can roll them in that one.
Yeah. No problem.
You can take the you can take the
cocoa.
So first ball, like this size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go.
And this cocoa, how do you say, cocoa flakes?
Yeah. I actually think that's correct.
Cocoa flakes, right?
Cacao flakes.
Shredded coconuts.
Yeah.
These coconuts is actually much better than they are in Sweden. Much.
Surprisingly, that's the only thing that's better here than in Sweden.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You remember when we did the béarnaise sauce, the butter, and we bought the expensive one? Really sucked. I had to like almost like caramelize the butter to get like butter flavor.
Yeah, nothing here is like in Sweden. I miss Sweden. Sweden is very different. I didn't know that Sweden had so good food until I came to, like, I've been in a lot of places in the world, but when I was in Dubai, that was different.
What was that? Was it better food?
Much. You can't even compare nothing to Dubai. Like, Dubai is the best.
Dubai is really like that.
Yeah. Dubai has the best of everything. But the food in like Albania or Turkey, yeah, okay, Turkey maybe they are also very good, but
bro, like the thing when I was in Balkan, you know, I was in like Serbia.
But in Albania,
the thing was like, bro, to get a good meal, you have to go home to someone, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And the restaurants, they just cook it to sell it. You know, they don't really have no passion for it many times, you know. So the cameraman said like this is a bad position, so now we're here. So anyway, yeah. Mustafa is a really
like when I came to Mexico, like this is a different part of the world. This is a different continent.
What is it? No?
What no?
Is this different content?
No, bro.
I thought it was Scanner.
I thought I was in Numa. Yeah. But yeah, then that was when I understood that this food is not so good as in Sweden. Sweden has really good food.
Yeah, like
bakery and everything.
Bro, everything is different here. This is like a culture shock, bro. Like when you come here, do you remember that time when you and me were out and we were buying like going out at night? Like,
have you ever had a dream that you once?
Sometimes we go out and eat tacos and whatever, you know. And you remember that prostitute came to me?
Yeah.
This was a really bizarre.
He was having a therapy session.
Yeah, it ended up like a therapy session.
She ended up crying and stuff.
Yeah, the thing was, she came up to me and asked me if like, you want to buy me? I was like, no, I don't. And then I was like, no, I don't. Like, I'm a Muslim.
And why do you do this?
I don't do these things.
That
was
the first question.
Yeah.
And why do you do this?
No, I explained to her like, I'm a Muslim. I have no interest for this. But I have to ask you, like, you're young. Why are you doing this? What's the purpose with this? Like, don't you want to get married, get a family, and settle down and such? And do your parents know what you're doing and why are you doing it? And then she just told me this whole sad story. Like, she asked, like her mom is sick and her daddy is sick and they can't work and blah blah blah. So she come here to sell herself to provide for them. And that's kind of sad, though.
Yeah.
And then she just started to cry like kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway, it's kind of like first time for me. She took my virginity. It was the first time. Yeah. But that's really sad. Like, that's the sad thing with Mexico when you're here. You see like these things, or like we don't see these things in Sweden. It's really shocking, you know. So like, I don't like going out. We don't go out so much, you know. I don't like going out to these places, you know. I feel like.
But this country is very different from how people are in Sweden, and like these places where we are, it's just a lot of drugs,
yeah.
Yeah, sex sellers. How do you say?
Yeah,
hookers, escort.
That was very nice words of you, bro. I'm proud of you. You're using those words like
what?
Yeah,
hookers, prostitutes.
Yeah,
same thing, man. What's the difference?
Yeah. So
a word is a word.
Keep rolling those balls, man. Yeah. That's kind of messed up to being here, you know. The nature and everything is nice, but that's a part I could like.
Yeah, like this is just so normalized in this country. It's very different. It's crazy normalized.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like you can see in the same street, you can see the women prostitutes sell themselves just beside the police. It's just driving through them, driving past them.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. This this was kind of weird to talk about. It just came up to my head, you know. But it's true, bro. Like that experience I had with that prostitute, you know, it was like.
You had an experience?
like the experience of like meeting her and hearing her story, you know, like it's mind-blowing, you know, like it's so sad, like no girls grow up and want to do this. But anyway, yeah, what do you think? Write in the comments if you want us to like have an interview with a person like this.
Yeah, actually he asked this woman like can I please not have an interview with you? Like I want to understand, and he didn't talk to her for a long time. What you say, man?
What, you liar! He just tried to make some good content. Yeah. So no, if you think that's interesting, maybe we can find some interesting people here and interview them and such, and just see their perspective of life and such. But if we're gonna have someone working on the streets, we have to like put a hijab on her or something, you know, or something. Clothes like you're wearing.
What do you mean?
We have to like put proper clothes on her, bro. We're gonna interview someone.
No, come on.
Yeah, stuff for long. But anyway, if you want to see us do something, just put it down in the comment fields. Hey, anyway, so if you have some tips, like what you want to see us do, just write in the comments field. If you want us to cook like burgers, maybe Swedish meatballs or tacos or whatever.
Tacos.
Thanks for interrupting. That's nice, yeah.
But bro, tell them about the Swedish and Mexican tacos.
Yeah, he had an idea that we should like go in the street and cook some Swedish tacos to people and see the difference and such. But anyway, if you have like something you want us to do, just write in the comment field and maybe we will take your comment and put it into action.
Existence. Oh my god, vad kul.
Var det där?
Ja.
Bro, maybe you should change that one and but anyway, this is good. This is good. This is good. It's good. It's not good. This is good. It's real good looking balls. Anyway, then you put them here in the refrigerator.
For like how long?
Well, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes. Just like to cool them down a little bit, you know. When you just been working with them, they're really hard, they're really like soft because the heat from your hands and such. And also, people used to put like vanilla sugar in it. I don't do that. So, yeah, now we can, because it really doesn't make that big difference and I don't like it.
BAM!
BAM! Hello! Jo, gjorde så ändå. Ja.
Nu har det väl gått en halvtimme så nu ska vi ta ut dem. Jag måste smaka dem.
Exactly, we've been like 4.5 hours or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's take them here, better lighting here, so. Okay, so I had never seen, I've never seen like chocolate balls like this because of the, it's because of the coconuts.
Cocoa flakes.
Yeah, because the cocoa flakes are very long. It's like.
But the difference between this and Swedish cocoa flakes is that this actually tastes like cocoa. Coconut.
Mm-hmm.
They do. They really do.
No, they taste like sweetened coconut. Coconut.
Always complaining.
No, but if you eat real coconut, it's not like that, bro. I've been picking my own coconut and open it in Malaysia. Man, Malaysia, I love Malaysia. I want to go leave this. Kafir. Okay, so this is how it look inside. Look at that. So. Oh, it's so nice and juicy.
What do you do that with?
I don't know where that come from.
You know where it come from.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay.
No.
No, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Not like Swedish chocolate balls, but yeah.
You're not like Swedish. This is exactly how it tasted when my mom did them.
Yeah, but I mean with the cocoa flakes.
Ah, yeah.
They are good, but
those.
still it's not the same taste.
Well, I think those are really delicious.
Yeah, they were.
You prefer the Swedish coconut flakes?
No.
The small dry ones?
I do, but
Let's say you go to like Espresso House. Which one would you prefer? This one or the Espresso House?
this one.
Yeah.
Tastes more coffee. I never use coffee.
Yeah. I like this in it. I like this, you know. So anyway,
This
if you want
snacks for later.
yeah, if you want to do this at home, I didn't hear. What did you say? What did you say?
This is snacks for later.
Yeah, but I can't eat this. I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet. You know, I've gained so much weight. You know, I have. Hey, so anyway, this is how it looks like, and yeah. Ooh, thumbnail. Anyway, so this is how it looks like, and this is like Swedish chocolate balls. Det minns man, ni kallar dem.
One idiot.
Okay. So anyway, if you like what you see,
Comment, subscribe, share, and like. Can you like? Yeah, you can like.
oh yeah!